Joan Kagezi was a respected Ugandan lawyer and senior prosecutor known for handling some of the country's most sensitive criminal and terrorism-related cases. Born on July 14, 1967 in Rakai District, Uganda, she studied law at Makerere University and later obtained a diploma in legal practice from the Law Development Center. Kagezi served in Uganda's justice system for more than 2 decades, rising through the ranks from state attorney to assistant director of public prosecutions and later becoming the head of the International Crimes Division. She was widely recognized for prosecuting high-profile murder, terrorism, and war crime cases, including the 2010 Kampala bomb suspects and former LRA commander Thomas Gwayelo. On March 30, 2015, Joan Kagezi was assassinated by gunmen riding a motorcycle in Chiwatule, Kampala, while driving home with her children. Her death shocked Uganda and the International Legal Committee, with many describing her as fearless, hardworking, and deeply committed to justice and the rule of law. In a message delivered by the Chief Justice of Uganda, Flavian Nzeija, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni said government will do everything possible to maintain peace and stability in the country in order to promote development. He also called upon African countries to unite in the fight against ignorance and poverty without discrimination.
When Joan Kagezi was assassinated in 2015, Uganda lost not only an experienced assistant director of public prosecutions, but also a courageous cadre who clearly understood that criminal justice work is part of the broader struggle for peace, stability, and transformation.
Speaking during the 8th Joan Kagezi Memorial Lecture, Principal Judge Justice Jane Francis Abodo said every conviction serves as reassurance to the public that they are protected by the justice system. She further warned prosecutors against corruption, emphasizing that integrity remains central in the delivery of justice, and also commended the President of Uganda for supporting the work of prosecutors in the country.
Structurally, the consistent prosecution of serious crime communicates to potential offenders that criminal behavior will definitely have consequences. Let me use the Thomas Gwayelo case as an example.
Lina Nguzu, the Director of Public Prosecutions, called upon officers to reaffirm their commitment to serving the public diligently and without corruption, noting that corruption continues to weaken public confidence in the prosecution service. Nguzu further pointed out several limitations affecting prosecution work in the country and emphasized the need for collective efforts to improve service delivery within the justice sector.
We recognize corruption as one of the most serious bottlenecks to Uganda's economic transformation. It steals the most basic essentials of life from the most vulnerable members of our society. But more than that, it erodes confidence in public institutions and weakens the moral fabric of our society.
The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Robert Kasande, urged prosecutors to honor the legacy of former senior prosecutor Joan Kagezi, who was murdered in the line of duty, by remaining committed to justice and professionalism.
Joan Kagezi died in line of duty while prosecuting a very infamous case of the Kampala 2010 bombing. Prosecuting such cases requires commitment, determination, fearlessness, and courage. Qualities that Joan Kagezi demonstrated.
Charity Marion Imnat and Aisha Musanya reporting for UBC.